Welcome to our new series of Study the Bible with me one chapter at a time. We deal with Genesis. Genesis chapter 1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Reflect on that for a moment. Before time began, before light and space and matter, there was God. No noise, no rush, just divine presence. And out of that eternal silence came a whisper, a word, a creation. Now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. Imagine that. Total chaos. No shape, no form. And yet, God was there. Hovering, watching, preparing, waiting. If your life today feels formless or void, don't panic. The Spirit of God still hovers in the darkness, ready to bring light. And God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. His voice, creative, powerful, eternal. He didn't need tools or time, just his word. And the darkness gave way to brilliance. Let there be light in your mind, in your heart, in your situation. God saw that the light was good, and he separated the light from the darkness. He named the light day and the darkness night, the first division, the first boundary, the beginning of time. Sometimes God starts by separating, removing the shadows, making space for something new. If something is being pulled away from your life right now, trust that he's setting a foundation. And there was evening, and there was morning the first day. Evening came first, then morning. Did you catch that? Darkness before light. It's the rhythm of God's creation. The night doesn't mean the end. It's the start of something glorious. And God said, "Let there be a vault between the waters to separate water from water." So God made the vault and separated the water under the vault from the water above it. He called the vault sky. This was the second day. A sky, a space, an atmosphere where life could breathe. Sometimes God creates space, not to distance you, but to prepare you. And God said, "Let the water under the sky be gathered to one place, and let dry ground appear." And it was so. God called the dry ground land, and the gathered waters seas. And he saw that it was good. What was once submerged is now revealed. What was once hidden beneath chaos is now standing firm. God is uncovering foundations in your life. He's calling the solid ground of purpose to rise out of confusion. Then God said, "Let the land produce vegetation, seed-bearing plants and trees bearing fruit with seed in it, according to their kinds." And it was so. The land produced vegetation, plants, trees, seeds, fruit, life, growth, reproduction. Even the soil was designed to multiply. Your life is meant to bear fruit, not just once, but again and again. Inside every act of obedience is the seed for future growth. And there was evening, and there was morning the third day. And God said, "Let there be lights in the vault of the sky to separate the day from the night, to mark sacred times, days, and years. Sunday moon, stars, created not just for beauty, but for rhythm and order. Even the stars were placed with intention. You are not drifting. You are part of divine timing. Your season matters." And God made two great lights, the greater light to govern the day and the lesser light to govern the night. He also made the stars. And God saw that it was good. Even the night sky sparkles with God's glory. Don't fear the dark. Even there, he places light. And God said, "Let the water teem with living creatures, and let birds fly above the earth across the sky." So he created the great creatures of the sea and every living thing with which the water teems, and every winged bird. And God blessed them, saying, "Be fruitful and increase in number." The first blessing. God didn't just make life. He blessed it. God doesn't just want you to exist. He wants you to thrive. And God said, "Let the land produce living creatures, livestock, wild animals, and creatures that move along the ground." And it was so. Each one crafted with care. The lion, the ant, the elephant, the mouse. God doesn't overlook the small. He values every detail. Then God said, "Let us make mankind in our image, in our likeness, so that they may rule over the fish, the birds, the livestock, and over all the earth." So God created mankind in his own image. In the image of God, he created them. Male and female, he created them. This is the climax. This is the moment heaven kissed earth. You are not a mistake. You are the image bearer of the Most High. You reflect his nature, his creativity, his leadership, his love. God blessed them and said, "Be fruitful and increase in number. Fill the earth and subdue it. Rule over the fish, the birds, and every living creature." He didn't just create you. He commissioned you. You're called to lead, to build, to multiply, to steward. You are not small. You carry heaven's authority. Then God said, "I give you every seed-bearing plant and tree with fruit. They will be yours for food." God provides. From the beginning, his heart was to bless, to supply, to nourish. Whatever you lack, trust that God has already made provision. Sometimes it's already in your hands, waiting to be planted. God saw all that he had made, and it was very good. Not just good, very good. You are part of that. You are not a flaw in his design. You are a masterpiece. And there was evening, and there was morning, the sixth day. Final reflections and motivations. Genesis 1 isn't just ancient history. It's the foundation of your identity and purpose. Let's pull out some truths and encouragements to carry through your day. 1. Your life has divine order. Even if it feels chaotic, God is still speaking, still forming, still shaping something beautiful. He brings light to every dark place. 2. You are made in his image. You reflect his creativity, love, and authority. Walk like someone who carries the fingerprint of God. 3. You are called to rule, not to dominate, but to steward, to bring peace, to bring purpose to your environment. 4. Fruitfulness is your design. You were made to grow, multiply, flourish. Don't settle for survival when God created you for abundance. 5. Rest comes after purpose. God worked 6 days and rested. Your purpose includes balance. Don't chase productivity and forget peace. Today's closing thought. What if today you remember that you were created by a God who sees you as very good? What if today you stopped striving for validation and started living like someone already chosen? What if today you brought light into someone else's darkness, just like God did on day 1? Let Genesis 1 remind you, you are not lost. You are not forgotten. You are created, seen, and called. Share to others so we can all study the Bible together. Like, subscribe, and share.